Hello, thank you as always for tuning into this video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Dan. I am a soft tissue therapist, a personal trainer and a movement specialist. And on this channel, you're going to find loads of tips, tricks and techniques to help you manage your own aches, pains and injuries. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to loosen off a stiff neck. Now, if you like this video, please make sure you hit the thumbs up and give it a like. And if you find the content I share useful, then please hit the subscribe button and make sure you click the little bell to ensure that you're getting notifications for future videos. Right, let's get on with it. Okay, before we start, I've just got an important caveat to cover. So if you have ever broken a bone in your neck or in your upper spine, then please don't attempt any of the exercises or stretches in this video until you've been given the all clear by a medical professional. Likewise, if you're dealing with a recently acute whiplash injury, then although this stuff will probably benefit you, I would still recommend you get advice from a medical professional before you give it a go. For everyone else, if you're someone who's woken up this morning with a stiff neck because you slept a little bit funny, or perhaps you've been playing a lot of sport recently, if you've noticed it getting a bit stiff, then you're going to absolutely love this video. It's definitely going to help you. Okay, so to get us started, we're going to release off our upper trap muscles, which are up here. Now for this, we're going to use one of my absolute favourite techniques. It's a really, really simple one. What you're going to do is you're going to take the opposite hand to the side that you're trying to release. You're going to release both sides. You're going to get it into a pincer movement like this. Then all you're going to do is grab a big chunk of that trapped muscle, lift it up, squeeze really nice and tight, then just take some big, deep, relaxing breaths until you feel the muscles start to melt away and eventually just drop down through your fingers when it relaxes. Now, for some of you, this may take 2 to 3 minutes. For some of you, it may just take a couple of seconds. Everyone's slightly different with this one. Just be patient with it. Just focus on holding that tension with the pincer hand and just taking nice, deep, relaxing breaths. Okay, so pincer, grab the tissue, really nice big chunk of that trapped tissue, lift it up, big deep relaxing breaths. Okay, and you'll feel it start to reduce in discomfort and then eventually just drop down through your fingers. Okay, and that will release off the upper traps. Do it on one side, then do it onto the other side. Okay, next up we're going to stick to this area around here, but we're going to add in a little bit of movement with the neck and head to create a bit more of a stretch. Now for this, I like to use a massage ball because it makes it a bit easier to apply the pressure that we're going to need than it is when you're trying to use your fingers and just reaching across to the area. If you haven't got a set of massage balls, I highly recommend you get some. There's loads of different options on the market, and in reality any hard ball will do, but for me the rock balls from Rock Taper, fairly cheap. You get a packet of 2 options, a big spiky one and a smaller smooth one like this. Both are absolutely brilliant and they're amazing bits of kit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the ball and we're going to reach back into those upper traps. This time we're going to start a little bit further back than we did when we were pinching, so a little bit closer to the top of the shoulder blade. Find a spot that feels a little bit uncomfortable and tender. Apply loads of pressure until you get to a sort of discomfort level of somewhere between sort of 6 and 8. Okay, and then what you're going to do while you're holding it is you're going to turn your head in the opposite direction and tuck the chin down like so. Okay, then roll it around until you find the next spot. Hold it, turn, and tuck. Okay, go all the way around the back here and then move more in line with the neck. Now when we're in line with the neck, what we're going to do is, rather than worrying so much about the turn, is we're going to focus more on taking the ear towards the shoulder. Okay, like so. And spend a bit of time doing this. Focus on all those tight and uncomfortable spots on one side, then move over to the other side, and you should already start to feel like everything's relaxing and it's all feeling a bit freer. Okay, so the next muscles we're going to release off are the sternocleidomastoid muscles, which are the ones that sit at the front of the neck here. Now these can quite often get tight and result in stiffness in the neck. Now these ones are uncomfortable to release off. This can feel a little bit weird, so take your time. Make sure you're taking nice deep breaths throughout to stay relaxed. So the first thing we need to do is actually reveal the muscle. So we're going to start with the one on the left hand side here. To reveal the muscle, turn your head to the right and you'll find it pops out. So you're looking for right at the end of the collarbone, you're going to feel a stringy, really tight and thin bit of muscle. Okay, when you've revealed it, use your fingers to get a good strong grip and then come back into the middle. When you're in the middle, you might be able to move your fingers a little bit to make sure your grip is nice and strong. Now when you know you've got a good hold on it, you're going to gently keep your mouth closed and tilt your head up towards the sky. Like so. You may find that as you're going up, it suddenly slips out of your grip. That's okay, that's where the muscle is relaxing. Then come back down into the middle. Okay, see if you can get that grip again, and then turn back to the right. And as you do that, pull the muscle slightly to the left. Okay, and again, just keep hold of it, give it a little bit of a wiggle, and as it relaxes, you may feel it drop out of your hand. If you don't, that's fine, just hold it, go as far as you can round to the right, and then let go and release it, and come back into the middle. Okay, that's that side done. Move on to the other side. So obviously to reveal the right, you turn to the left, grab it with the left hand, back into the middle, mouth closed up to the sky, back down, okay, keep the grip on it, turn back to the left and pull it away and let it release off. Okay, and that will release off the sternocleidomastoid muscles. Okay, so we're going to finish off with a nice little bit of stretching just to finish relaxing all the muscles in the neck. So the first stretch we're going to do is we're going to look over our left shoulder. Just go as far as you can until you start to feel a pull on the right hand side. When you're in that position, what you're going to do is take your left hand and put it onto the side of your jaw here, so on the cheek and onto the bottom of the jaw, and then you can gently try and turn back towards the right, but not allow any movement. So this shouldn't feel like a struggle. You should only be using about 20% of your strength, but you're trying to turn back in the opposite direction using that hand to stop you from moving. You're going to hold that for about 10 seconds and take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, just completely relax and see if you can turn any further to the left. Use the hand just to assist. And then when you get into that new position, you're going to hold that for about 20 seconds and then release. Okay, you can do the same thing in the other direction. So this time turn your head over your right shoulder until you feel the pull. Okay, take the right hand, put it onto the cheek and onto the jaw, and then gently turn back against that hand. 20% of your strength, it shouldn't be a battle. Hold it for about 10 seconds, take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, again, just look further over that right shoulder and hold that new position for about 20 seconds. Okay, when you've gone in both those directions, we're just going to finish off with the final stretch for the back of the neck here. So you're then going to take your chin down towards your chest. When you start to feel a restriction and pull here in the back of the neck, take the right hand or the left hand and put it onto the back of your head and just gently try and push the head back up into that hand. Again, not a battle, just 20% of your strength. It should feel fairly easy. Nice deep breath in after 10 seconds. And then just take that chin as close to the chest as you can get it and hold that new position for about 20 seconds. Okay, and that's it for the stretching. Right, so hopefully your neck is now feeling much better. It should feel much freer and much more mobile. You'll probably find it hasn't released completely, but what you should notice is over the next sort of 12, 24, 36 hours, it will really start to completely relax off and you should find it gets back to normal. What I'd hugely recommend is stick a hot water bottle on it after you've done all the releases. That'll just help continue the relaxation of the muscles. Make sure you drink plenty of water and also just keep things moving to make sure it doesn't try and stiffen back up. I really hope that video helped you guys. If you've got any questions, feel free to stick them in the comments. If you liked the video and benefited from it, then please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and please remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell so you get the notifications. Thanks as always for watching. I will see you in the next video.